I was the first woman to be a mortgage broker in all of Canada. That was in 1974. Things were a lot different back then. Then at that time, a woman couldn't even borrow money unless a man signed for her. There were, you had to, if you didn't have a husband or boyfriend or somebody to sign for you, you couldn't get any money. And it was such a big deal that in 1979, I was on the front page of the Toronto Star, which is the main newspaper there, saying, "Woman breaks into big bucks world."
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds. Listen, today's a special one. We so happen to have the first woman mortgage broker in Canada ever. She is the first mortgage broker that was in Canada, female that was in Canada ever. I'm excited about this. I'm excited. She has a long journey in real estate. She helped finance deals in real estate. I'm excited for us to be able to see things through her lens, for her to take us into her world. And so I just want to introduce everyone to Miss Rena Malkah. Miss Rena, how are you today?
I'm very good. Thanks, Quentin. Thank you so much for inviting me on your podcast today. And I'm really excited to do this meeting today, and looking forward to speaking to your audience.
Absolutely. Well, listen, we're gonna dive right in, Miss Rena. Like, I want you to take us into your world. I want you to tell us what your main focus is these days. If you want to give us a little bit of an origin story, we love origin
Sure.
stories about, kind of how you got started. And then also tell them what markets you're operating in. I think that's a key point to today as well. So the floor is yours, Miss Rena.
Thank you so much. Well, as you mentioned, I was the first woman to be a mortgage broker in all of Canada. That was in 1974. Things were a lot different back then. Then at that time, a woman couldn't even borrow money unless a man signed for her. There were, you had to, if you didn't have a husband or boyfriend or somebody to sign for you, you couldn't get any money. And it was such a big deal that in 1979, I was on the front page of the Toronto Star, which is the main newspaper there, saying, "Woman breaks into big bucks world." And I subsequently joined the Mortgage Brokers Association. I was on the legislation committee. I brought in a 2-level licensing system. Before that, they just had to write an exam at the government office. They didn't even have a course. I created the course. When I was education chairperson, half the brokers in the province of Ontario in Canada have my signature on their education certificate, which entitled them to apply for a license. I was also the first female president of the Mortgage Brokers Association, and I created the first conference and trade show, which was in 1984 and has continued to be an event every year thereafter. So I'm pretty well known in that market.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Ontario, which is one of the provinces in Canada, where we do residential, commercial, industrial financing of any type of real estate. And then 4 years ago, I decided to open an office in the US, which is just north of Miami, between Miami and Fort Lauderdale. And I've been very happy that I've done that. The economy is actually better in the US than it is in Canada at the present time. And we also finance in any state nationwide, including Hawaii, Alaska, land acquisition, land servicing, construction, and any type of investment property, whether it could be a single family dwelling, that could be rental or Airbnb, or multifamily and industrial office building, medical, self-storage, hotel. We just did a church. I just did a medical condo in California. So any type of property that has income and it makes sense, we can do it.
Love it. Wow. Thank you. I mean, that was once definitely an awesome resume of how you got started to where you are now. And I love everything your business is doing. Came here 4 years ago. Seemed like you just hit the ground running, and so, you sound like you have years of success. And so I just want to pick on that experience a little bit. What are some of the key strategies that keep you running smoothly, that keep what you're doing running smoothly? What are some of the strategies you put in place?
Okay, well, when I opened in the US, it was a challenge because nobody knew who I was. I had to start from scratch. I mean, I was well known in Ontario, Canada. And so I had to learn what all the lenders offer here. And there was, some different terminology or lingo that I had to learn as well. Uh, I attended a lot of conferences, met a lot of lenders, and we do have now a database of 6,000 lenders for all of the US. We have every bank, credit union, REIT, uh, life company, pension fund, debt fund, hedge fund, SBA lenders, hard money lenders, any kind of lender. And we can do both institutional and private deals. So having the money is the most important thing, first of all. Then,
Yeah.
so that was
Yeah.
good. And then the next thing is to have the clients who need the money. So I do a lot of marketing, both by going out to various conferences. Like today, I'm sitting in a hotel where there was the Florida Commercial Realtors had a seminar. There was 1,200 realtors here. So I go out to events to network. This evening, I'm
Yeah.
going to the Asian Real Estate Association of America, even though I'm not Asian. But yeah, so I will be, and of course, now I'm doing this podcast. So various ways we do emailing and social media and phone calls and every which way to get clients. And the main thing we want to do is satisfy our clients to get them the best deal for their particular situation so that they will brag about us to their friends and relatives and business associates so we can get more referrals. And, a lot of the clients are builders, developers. They have projects on, or investors. They continue having deals, fix and flips, or whatever it might be. So we want them to be coming back on a repeat basis as well. So I guess that's really the main thing, satisfying the clients and having the money to give them.
I love it. Absolutely. Well, listen, I love it. I love everything you're saying. I love the success that you have so far. And I kind of want to take people kind of on a journey from like the journey to success, right? Like, of course, we can talk about the success where we are now, but I'm sure there has been a journey to it. So I'm going to say it like this. I know there are times when things got real, maybe deals went sideways, times when you had to pivot fast. And so, do you mind sharing maybe a story like that for our viewers? Because so many people are in different parts of their journey. And if
Sure.
somebody is stuck in something, maybe listening to how you overcame the situation could help.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Sure. Well, the market does go up and down. There's been crashes like you had in the US in 2008, and there's been other crashes as well that we've had in Canada. So those times are very challenging. Um, but whatever it is that you're doing, you just basically have to be determined and
Hmm.
persistent and never give
Yeah.
up because
Hmm.
if you just keep going, it will come through and you will succeed. So I
Yeah.
have a saying, if you throw enough whatever crap against the wall,
Uh-huh.
things gonna stick.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. No, no, no. Yeah, absolutely right. One of my favorite words is stick to itiveness. That's one of my favorite words. And sometimes, you got to have that mindset. Like you said, we showing the it against the wall and making sure it stick, but you got to stick to it. You got to always be persistent. And
Yes.
so I absolutely love everything that you're saying.
Another
Um,
story.
yep.
Recently, we had a client that was building. This is in Ontario. Was building a house, and
Mhm.
prior to coming to us, they'd been to four other mortgage brokers, and this deal had been very heavily shopped because every lender that we went to had already seen it before, and we went
Yeah.
to over 100 lenders, and we
Mm.
eventually got it done, and we were the only broker who was able to do it. We didn't give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Nope, I love it. That lets me know, you're somebody, you're not a person that just dabble. You have stuck in this thing for the long term and it shows with all your years of experience. And you're just giving us a peek on how you're going to stay into the game for a long term. And so I really appreciate you saying it because you're showing people how to keep this thing going for a long and consistent basis.
So we
And
do
so
care about our
listen,
clients and we don't want to disappoint
yeah,
them. So we really do try our best, but that doesn't mean, of course, that we can do every deal. Some deals
yeah,
are not doable. And also if we know from the beginning that it's something that we're not going to be able to do, we won't waste
yeah.
somebody's time either.
Absolutely. Nope. I hear it loud and clear. So listen, let me ask you, what are you most focused on solving next or scaling next? Like, what's the next real goal for you?
Well, it looks like one of our lending partners from Canada is going to be partnering with us in
Mhm.
opening a hard money lending company
Mm,
in Florida. So we actually will be direct lenders, not just doing brokering. So we're looking forward
yeah.
to setting that up. That's the next goal.
Love it. Absolutely love it. So I know, throughout your years coming from Canada, coming to the United States, I'm sure you've built a lot of very good business relationships, probably good personal relationships too. But I want to talk a little bit about relationships in business. How do you value relationships? How did building relationships and growing your network? What's made the biggest difference for you when it comes to that regard?
Well, I think it's very important to have good relationships, that the people that you deal with know that you're honest and that you're
Mm,
hardworking and that you're
uh,
working on their behalf. Um, Otherwise, they're not going to want to deal with you in the future. And it's very important to have good relationships with the lenders.
yeah,
Otherwise, they might cut you off and not work with you anymore. So yeah, so
yeah,
basically that that everything is above board and straightforward, and they know that they can rely on your word, that that you're a straight shooter.
yeah, yeah. Absolutely. No, honesty, integrity, being authentic, that's so much value within business transactions. And like you said, when you're looking for referrals, when you're looking for partnerships, when you're looking to build a robust network, presenting yourself in your best light possible as the most honest version of you is definitely a great thing so people know just what they're getting. And so I appreciate that. Listen,
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Miss Rena, is there any kind of other maybe encouragement, any kind of other maybe advice maybe that you want to leave the people? If there is, I would love to hear it. And I think people would love to hear it from you. If there's any parting words.
Mhm. Well, I still believe that real estate is a great investment. And if you haven't already invested in real estate, it's something that you should look into, whether it's a single family home or a commercial building. It's something that, even though there are ups and downs in the long run, they do hold their value. And maybe this is a good time to buy because in some areas the markets are a bit soft. So, they say buy
Mhm.
low, sell high. So this is, I
Yeah,
think, a buyer's market. And
yeah.
yeah, if you need any money, you can give me a call. CYR funding. Yeah.
There she go. Yeah, no, so yeah, that's what I was about to say. Before we wrap, how can someone reach out to you, connect with you, get in contact with you? Give them all the details on how to get in contact with
Okay, well, if you're in Canada, my cell number, I can put it in the chat, is 647-838-5061. That's 647-838-5061. Or in the US, it's 305-525-9955. That's 305-525-9955. Or you can email me at Rena, my first name, Rena, the number one, at CYR Funding, which is the name of the company.com. So Rena1 at cyrfunding.com. And, feel free if you have any questions, even if you don't need any money, you just want to ask a question, need any advice, I'd be glad to help you.
Absolutely. Well, there she is, y'all, Miss Rena Malkah. Listen, thank you so much. Thank you for your time, for your story. Thank you for your persistence. We know everything that went on behind scenes, but you powered through and you're here. And I'm so glad because I'm sure our listeners are going to take a ton of value away from this conversation. So thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much, Quentin, and you have a great day. And I'm looking forward to
Absolutely.
watching this podcast when it's released. And I wish you all the success.
Absolutely. But listen, y'all heard Miss Rena. You got the value. Listen, just go ahead and subscribe. That way you can make sure you can get the updates when we keep bringing on just amazing people, just like Miss Rena. And so, thank you again so much. And to everyone else, we'll see you on the next time.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.